President Donald Trump has hosted 2 Chibok schoolgirls at the White House. The girls, Joy Bishara and Lydia Pogo, who escaped from Boko Haram in 2014 after a famous Chibok abduction, met the president in the company of his daughter Ivanka. They graduated from Canyonville Christian Academy in Oregon in February 2017. The girls, who are being sponsored by the Jubilee Campaign, a human rights group in Virginia, have opened a GoFundMe account to raise money for further study at the Southeastern University in Florida. Now, officials in South Africa are seeking to unravel the identity of those who hacked the government's Basic Education Department website. The hackers, who identify themselves as Team System DZ, posted graphic images in the page, which includes decapitated corpses. The department has since taken down the website and is working with security officials to investigate the breach and to rebuild the site. It's, however, not clear at this stage if Team System DZ has direct links to any extremist group. In North Africa, 10-year-old Mina Habib is yet to recover from his father's death in southern Egypt. Islamist gunmen killed his father in an attack on a group of Coptic Christians traveling to a monastery in Minya last month, killing 29 people and wounding 24 others.
Egyptian schoolboy Mina Habib rarely leaves his house these days. The 10-year-old is still recovering from seeing Islamist gunmen kill his father for being a Christian. In an attack claimed by Islamic State, gunmen ambushed a group of Coptic Christians traveling to a monastery in Minya in southern Egypt last month, killing 29 people and wounding 24 others, with Mina's father, Adel, among the dead.
They were going to kill everyone on the bus until they heard the sound of a car behind them. He got off the bus and asked my father for his national identification and told him to recite the Muslim profession of faith. He refused, said he was Christian. They shot him and everyone else with us in the car.
A month later, residents of Deja North, a Christian village that was home to 7 of those killed, 70 kilometers from Minya, said the government is not providing proper security and has done nothing to help the victims' families. Mina is receiving therapy at a local church in the absence of any treatment from the government. His brother, 40-year-old Marco, who also escaped the attack, visits a monastery to read the Bible as a form of therapy. Still shaken, village residents fear they are exposed if there is another attack, and they want President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to keep his promise to protect Christians. But there is no extra security in the village, with only a police point out in the desert where the attack took place. Coptic Christians, who make up 10% of Egypt's population of 92 million people, say they have been persecuted for years. In recent months, attacks have increased, leaving about 100 people dead. Egypt's Coptic Christians support President Sisi, who has vowed to crush Islamist militants and protect Christians. He declared a 3-month state of emergency after church bombings in April, but many Christians still feel the state is failing to protect them.
Meanwhile, there's been a significant rise in the cost of petrol and diesel fuel in Egypt. It's the second such increase since the currency was floated in November. Petrol prices rose overnight by over 40% and diesel by over 50%. Reports say the removal of fuel subsidies are part of a strict IMF-supported reform program in the country. By contrast, a week ago, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi announced extra funding for food subsidies, pension and the provision of a social safety net. Analysts, however, say that food and energy subsidies take up a quarter of the state's spending. Aid organization Save the Children has warned that at least 20,000 children are at risk of dying in Somalia due to severe drought. According to a new survey it conducted with 2 other charities, Save the Children found that acute malnutrition cases have skyrocketed in nearly half of the 9 districts assessed. The aid group is calling on the international community to provide life-saving aid to Somalia. The warning comes days after the UN Children's Agency, UNICEF, also warned that severe drought in the country has led to a huge increase in the number of children contracting measles.